Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Flood from Floodsters Sports Zone, along with TJ Chamberlain, and welcome back, Season 1, Episode 2, Floodsters Sports Zone. Well, we've had March Madness, NFL free agency. There's been some stuff going on in the sports world, and we only got an hour today, so we're not going to waste any time. And we're just going to get into the news. But before we do, and also a little heads up there, we will have our debut intro next week.
Yes.
Made a 40-second TikTok as our intro. It's incredible.
It was going to be this week, but I couldn't get it up on my drive, so.
Hey, and of course, make sure you go follow Floodsters Sports Zone for daily sports news, the platform we get our topics for today's show.
Yeah. And also, you'd find that on my IG too, because I put those up a good amount of the time. Also, 5 away from 1K.
Yes, get TJ to 1K. He helps me out a lot, posting a lot of my stuff on his stories. So make sure you go follow TJ's wall. And please get him to 1,000. Come on, I want to be celebrating 1,000 followers by Power Skates. So
yes,
y'all better be doing that. Anyway, before the NFL news, we'll get into just some news between the NHL, MLB, and NBA first, because obviously the NFL is going to be the brunt of this episode. I think that just happened about a half an hour ago. The Kings extend defenseman Matt Roy to a 3-year, $9.45 million deal. I like this signing as a Kings fan. He's been pretty consistent all season long. I got no complaints.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I have no complaints about that. When I saw that, I'm like, it was only that much? Huh.
I know. It's only 9.45. I know. In reality, someone like Matt Roy should be getting like a 4-year, like 15 mil or something, because he has been pretty good over the past. Underrated, bro. I couldn't agree more. He should be getting way more than what he's getting.
One of the only good things I'll be saying about the Kings.
Well, that's fair. Moving on to another defenseman getting extended from your beloved Capitals. They extend Trevor Van Riemsdyk 2-year, $1.9 mil.
I'm fine with this.
Kind of an underpayment again.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. I mean, he hasn't been playing that much this year, plus for it only being $950,000. I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, pretty, standard defenseman there. He will be playing third line minutes if he does play for the most part, but yeah, pretty good signing overall. No complaints. I'm sure Alex will have to go further in depth on Power Skate Show. We can talk about how potentially Nick Jensen may get traded finally.
That would save us some cap space, which
that is true. Hey, listen, I'm gonna just say my hashtag real pick. Just put John Moore on waivers. Do it, Bruins.
Or buy him.
On to some baseball news. This was interesting. At least it's a good talking point. Tigers first baseman Miguel Cabrera, when asked about A.J. Hinch in the 2017 Astros sign stealing scandal, he says that is BS. I don't care about that.
What is your opinion? The one time I don't have a trash can near me. One time. And right now, I'm too lazy to go into the other room and grab a trash can just for one segment. Meanwhile, if I was doing it downstairs, then I'd have the trash can right by me.
Listen, I don't have a trash can near me right now either, so we're in the same boat. But
we're in the same boat.
I'm kind of shocked like a model baseball player like Miguel Cabrera would actually say something like that, though. Like, Cabrera is so clean. He just does his job. He's just, puts his team first. And he just came out and said this, and I was like, well, that came out of nowhere.
Like, well, we don't expect that from Miggy.
It's like, that was pretty surprising when I first heard that, because, again, it's like, it's Miguel Cabrera. It's like, you wouldn't expect him to say that.
Yeah.
And then the Brewers signed the MLB version of Chef Ramsay. That's right, Zach Godley, minor league deal to the Brewers. He went 0-3 with the Red Sox last year.
In an absolutely terrible Red Sox season, which I enjoyed.
Yeah, well, you enjoyed the Red Sox failure, but
yes,
Yeah, Zach Godley, though, like the fact this guy even got a contract is kind of alarming because he was probably the worst pitcher on that Red Sox team, who had about 3 or 4 underwhelming pitchers last year. Ugh, ridiculous. And then we get into the NBA news. Yesterday it was announced that Lakers All-Star LeBron James is out indefinitely with a high right ankle sprain. And now, of course, Anthony Davis has been out for the past month and a half. So now the Lakers pretty much have Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we got Nets in 6 now.
Nets in 6. Yeah, I mean, without Davis and James, or at least just with Davis, the Lakers are not making the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
I'm going to just say that right now.
It is real, and they were just catching up to Utah as well.
Yep. So either you can see the Jazz probably making it. For some reason, I want to believe the Denver Nuggets are making the finals this year, but that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, it's probably not.
Well, we can hope, I guess. And the Rockets, well, we announced last week PJ Tucker was done being a Rocket. Well, he gets traded to Milwaukee. Kind of a huge trade here.
Yeah.
So Tucker and Rondon's Ruckus and a 2022 first-round pick going to the Bucks for point guard PJ Augustin, DJ Wilson, and a 2023 unprotected first-round pick. Well, first off, I think Milwaukee wins the trade because they are
more bench
playoff contention, unlike Houston, and they could actually use PJ Tucker.
Yes. I mean, at least it wasn't to Miami, so Miami wouldn't have to deal with someone like Tyler Hero, which that would have been completely stupid on their part.
Yeah, well, no matter what the rumors say, I can assure you Tyler Hero is not leaving the Heat. At least until he's a free agent a few years down the road, but until then, he's not leaving the Heat. All right, that it. Okay,
that's basically it for non-NFL news.
Non-NFL news. Now we get to the. Oh, never mind. I'm a goof. I forgot one thing. Oops. Thunder trading shooting guard and shooting forward Trevor Ariza to the Heat for center.
Arza. Ariza, sir.
Ariza. I know. My bad. He gets traded to the Heat. Miles Leonard to the Thunder, and a 2027 second-round pick. That's what I'm getting with the NBA. The fact that it's 2021 and you can literally trade 2027 picks is kind of sick.
Yep, Sam Presti with his 7th dimensional chess continues getting all those assets, all those futures.
And, this is a pretty, honestly, kind of whatever trade. It seemed like the Thunder kind of didn't, they're not going to use Miles Leonard that much. And the Heat, I mean, they already have a complete roster. Yeah, Isaiah is a good depth piece, but, he's probably not going to do much either.
Did you just mispronounce Trevor Ariza's name wrong for the second time?
Yes, I did. I suck. Hey, listen, I called Tice on the Celtics. I called him Thice for the longest time. I called him Thice, not Tice. This is the future of sports broadcasting, ladies and gentlemen. We are doomed. Anyway.
There's me just doing this in a hoodie. Meanwhile, here is our NFL free agency, and boy, there is a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. And like I said, we only got an hour, so speed run. But first, I suck. I should be wearing my Drew Brees jersey right now. I'm a big fan, ladies and gents. But you gotta love Drew Brees. Finally retired last Sunday. Brings a tear to my eye.
No Drew Brees slander will be said. The man is an absolute legend.
Super Bowl champ, all-time passing leader. I think he was a 13-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
He has a winning record against Tom Brady. What is there to not love about Drew Brees? Again, one of the most likable players off the field as well.
Yes.
Should have won a Walter Payton Man of the Year. I'm not entirely sure if he did or not, but that kind of shocked me he hasn't. Because it seems like Drew Brees, he's just a role model player. So you'd expect him to win a Walter Payton Man of the Year award. Now to the Aaron Jones re-signing. You can go in depth on this one. 4 years, $48 million with $13 million.
This is an underpayment for sure. This is definitely an underpayment.
Underpayment?
Right now he is making the same as Derrick Henry, which I'm doing podcast. that is my sister. I mean, if you want to come in frame, then for sure you could come. You could come in the background.
You're such a dork.
She just said, "You just said I'm such a dork and slaps me." Okay, there's your meme material.
There is the meme material. Ouch. TJ's sister committing assault out here.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Aaron Jones is basically making the same amount as Derrick Henry, though. Which, okay, that I could see.
I mean, it makes sense.
Though it might have cost us a couple of players, even some help on the offensive line and then our backup. But I mean, we have AJ Dillon, so backup running back.
So you still got a good backup running back anyway, with Jamal Williams going to the Lions.
Yeah,
and also
he got taken to Detroit.
You got taken to Detroit. You know who else got taken to Detroit? Tim Boyle.
Yeah, but I mean,
misery, absolute misery.
Now it's time to see our absolute future Jordan Love.
Yes. I respect Jordan Love. All right, the Bucs re-signed linebacker Shaquille Barrett to a 4-year, $72 million deal, $36 million guaranteed.
Money.
Big money.
Big money. Man got paid. Gotta respect him for getting the bag.
And also, for those of you sorry souls who thought he was leaving Tampa, why? You know the Buccaneers are going to try to bring back Shaquille Barrett before Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah.
So
there's still no progress on
y'all saying Barrett would have not re-signed with Tampa, you're crazy.
Yes. Looks at all the people that said they were going to Cleveland.
I mean, the Browns is pretty good, but...
The Browns is the Browns.
Browns is the Browns, but not really, because the Browns are actually good nowadays. Well,
the first of the Patriots spending spree.
And the worst one of them all, in my opinion.
Jonnu Smith got $50 million, $31.25 million guaranteed. Overpayment 100%. Yeah.
Jonnu Smith, great tight end. I get it. He's in his mid-20s. You want to sign him because he's coming off, 2019 and last year. He was very solid, was emerging as a top 10 tight end. I get why you brought him in. Me personally, I would have signed Smith to a 2-year, $20 million extension or something around the lines of that. I cannot say 4 years, $50 million is the right move here.
Yeah, though the only game I remember him really going off was week 2 against the Jags, which I sadly was facing him in fantasy that week. Pain. It's like I just see this game. I'm like, who is Jonnu Smith and why is this man killing me?
Wait a minute. Whoa, you didn't know who Jonnu Smith was for this year? You're such a casual, bro.
That was one time.
That was one time. No, that's all right. But I knew Jonnu Smith from like 2018. Oh boy, but yeah. It's interesting. $31.25 million guaranteed too. Like that's also pretty lengthy.
Yeah.
And then of course we get to the Hunter Henry signing in a little bit.
Yeah.
Beforehand, we go to Devon Godshaw, 2-year, $16 million. This is a good.
Yeah, I'm fine with this signing. All honesty.
That's fine, especially since Adam Butler went to the Dolphins. I mean, it evens out.
Yeah. So basically, just like swapping. I'm like, hey, just swap these players.
It's like we're gonna make a trade, but not actually trade.
Yeah.
Big brain. That is the strategy right there.
And yeah, she came back and just called me a dork for a second time.
Your sister's ruthless.
Yes. No soul who's spent most of her days watching NCIS like a complete squid.
NCIS, that's an okay show. Y'all got to be watching March Madness.
You know how to profile me and kill me. Wow. Wow. Now you know if something happens to me, who's the culprit.
They don't know how I do it.
All right, anyway, back to sports news. Yeah, Pat continues. Matthew Judon which when that happened, I'm like, I wanted to laugh at the Patriots. Why?
I wanted to laugh more at the Jalen Mills signing, honestly. Matthew Judon makes sense.
Judon makes sense, but Jalen Mills.
I mean, yeah, 56 mil, that's a bit much, but that's okay because you're only overpaying him by like, what, 5-7 mil? The Jalen Mills signing, though, you're really going to sign Jalen Mills for 4 years? Like,
yeah.
I mean, at least Patrick Chung retired, so he's guaranteed a starting role in that lineup, but that's way too much.
Yeah, a little bit too much for Mills.
Gotta love the Green Goblin, though. I do. I like him.
I love the haircut.
On to no Patriots news. On to the 49ers, at least. So 49ers restructured linebacker Dee Fort's contract to 2 years, $24 million, and they also get Samson Ekboom from the Rams, 2 years, $12 million.
But you show him trying to tackle Gronk.
Yes. Super Bowl 53, baby.
Still the worst Super Bowl of all time.
No, the worst Super Bowl of all time was the Giants-Ravens Super Bowl. Don't at me. You're going to at me. Here's the thing. Yes, Super Bowl 53 was boring. I get that. It was. But listen, it was a close game throughout. That's where Super Bowl 53 doesn't get credit at all. I would rather watch a 13-3 close game than like the 55-10 Super Bowl the 49ers romped the Broncos in or whatever. Like, you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Chiefs, well, they released Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz, but they make up for it for signing Joe Thuney. 5 years, $80 million, 32.5 guaranteed.
You gotta protect Mahomes.
Gotta protect Mahomes. And I think about 20% of the salary cap now goes to Mahomes, Thuney, and Tyreek combined.
Yeah, that's probably like I think over half their salary.
Yeah.
You include Chris Jones.
Chris Jones too, and Kelsey. Oh God.
I know.
And they're gonna have to pay L'Jarius Sneed in 2 years. They're gonna have to.
Yeah.
They already got rid of Le'Veon Bell and Damian Williams. They didn't even bother re-signing them.
Yeah.
They got to re-sign Hilaire in 3 years.
Yeah.
Got rid of Sammy Watkins, but they're gonna have to like sign someone else to get an actual wide receiver too. Oh yeah, and they got to pay me Cole Hardman too. Chiefs are in trouble.
Yeah, they're in trouble in many years.
But don't worry, at least you'll make the Super Bowl for the next 2 seasons.
Yeah, they're gonna make the Super Bowl and then just keep losing in it.
We're just gonna make the Super Bowl and just fall off the face of the cliff. Like, you're done. Raiders signing Yannick Ngakoue, 2 years, $26 million. I think that's a bit too much, honestly.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an overpayment, but not very.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not against bringing Ngakoue at all. Yeah, like I ain't against them bringing in Ngakoue.
That's right underneath this table that I'm using. Just,
it's not my fault you're at my desk.
It's not my fault that I forgot this was happening.
Chapter. Excuse me. Shut up. Monkey, don't.
Oh my goodness.
This is you getting memes, me being abused this whole stream.
Oh my goodness. This is outstanding.
Yeah, but still a little too much for Yannick, but at least it didn't go to the Patriots.
At least it didn't go to the Patriots.
Like I said last week.
I gotta be honest though about Ngakoue. Like, yeah, he was great on the Jaguars and stuff, and he was okay on the Vikings and Ravens.
I dare you.
Oh my god.
All right.
Lost my train of thought now. Whatever. Yannick Ngakoue, overpayment.
The Raiders. We still
overpayment.
have like 20 signings to go through. Look, occasional hands is a Patriot.
Occasional hands.
Occasional hands, Nelson Aguilar.
I love that. Occasional hands. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me when the Jaguars had Alan Hearns. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
2 years, $26 million. I mean, all right.
He got the bag.
He got the bag. I mean, I don't think he's gotten the full Eagles stench off of him. But
Watch him go back to Eagles for him.
Good.
Watch that happen. And then when the NFL season starts and the Patriots are doing bad, you basically get Bruins intro 2.0 of accident waiting to happen.
So close.
Well, the Patriots are an accident waiting to happen.
They
I didn't say about the Bruins, but the Patriots 100% are. Oh, boy. Well, good job, Nelson Aguilar. You had 1 year of not sucking and you got paid.
Yes.
Woo.
Woo.
Woo. You're probably going to not do good on the Patriots. Gronk's back.
Yep, Gronk is re-signed with Tampa.
1 year, 10 mil. I mean,
okay, yep. So my sister saw that. She's like, Gronky. I'm like, shut up, squid. He apparently has like a man crush on Gronk for some reason.
I like Gronk. He's a good player. He sucks, but I like him. He made the Super Bowl win.
He did almost nothing in the Super Bowl. What do you mean, you squid?
What do you mean he did absolutely nothing in the Super Bowl? He caught 2 touchdowns, and you just say
that
he
was
did
all he
nothing.
did.
That's
How
more
many
than
guys
you
did he
did.
have?
Well, yeah, that's all he did. I mean, you could have said, before the Super Bowl he did nothing, which is true. But no, he balled out in the Super Bowl.
I mean, for the first little bit, he was just
Sucking.
meh. And then the second half of the year just...
And then the second half of the year, he's like, all right, I'm back.
He sneezed.
Not loud.
He's a loud sneezer. Okay.
Hopefully this is the only week you have to deal with this madness.
No, I quarantined. I mean, I don't want to go to school. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, she's leaving now. Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
don't have to deal with this madness anymore. Anyway, Gronk's...
Oh, you want me to have
No!
that? Exactly.
Leave.
Leave. Oh my God! Hey, I'm so thankful my sister never ruined any of my broadcasts. That. Patriots.
Warren, I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like it's kind of an overpayment.
Yeah, like
Because
it kind of is, but if he performs, it's not really. I don't know. It's an all right signing. I mean, I think this is better than the Aguilar signing at least, and the Smith signing for sure.
Corey Davis to the Jets just doesn't make that much sense to me.
It doesn't. 37.5 mil for 3 years. Now,
27 million guaranteed.
Yeah,
Talk
27
about getting
million
the bag. This man had multiple bags thrown at him to come to New York and be Trey Lance's main target, and yep, now she's in the background.
hi, TJ's sister. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
She just said, "What a loser." She called you a loser.
Call me a loser? Well, that's okay because I got a girlfriend anyway. Oof.
She's going no mercy on you right now.
Damn, bro. I got called a loser by TJ's sister. Ooh, the tears are dropping.
Let's do a dork like someone else in this room.
What was that for?
Oh my God, this is outstanding.
What?
Oh, good God.
Okay, anyway, yeah, I still don't get why they do this, possibly target for Trey Lance when they draft him. I mean, unless the Jaguars go full stupidity and draft Trey Lance.
Jaguars are not going full stupidity. And also, y'all got to realize that the quarterback going to the Jets is Justin Fields.
There's many mock drafts that Trey Lance is going over Justin Fields. Justin Fields apparently has dropped dramatically in mock drafts.
And why? Because he played that championship game with a freaking broken rib. It's like, dude, Justin Fields is the second best quarterback prospect right now.
Okay. Maybe not.
Call me nuts.
I mean, there might be some bias regarding the fact that I'm a Michigan fan and I can't stand Ohio State. Also, Ohio State, haha, you lost to a 15 seed. I rubbed the salt.
How about Illinois? They're losing to Loyola Chicago right now. Oh, boy. Well, the upsets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, Bud Dupree, you did the picture of Drew Lock getting murdered. He literally his arm died.
I realized after I published it, I'm like, wait a minute, this was the play that he got injured. I literally just realized that after I posted the picture. I was like, oh, I feel bad, but I'm not reposting.
At first, I'm like, oh my God, I always sent that to the man, the myth, the legend, Snake Beast, and part of him's like, why? Why? Why the disrespect?
Listen, I go for the action shots, all right?
Why, though? This man, I mean, yeah, who's doing
Damn,
well.
Jeff just said you have one crazy sister. Jeff words, not mine.
5 years, $82.5 million? Like, that might be a little bit of an overpayment.
It's an overpayment, but it's going to be all right if he produces.
Yes, if he produces, it'll be all right.
If he produces, it's worth it. If he's like 2018 Bud Dupree, then, oh, God. Massive overpayment.
Hey, he'd be probably dead by year 2.
Yeah. Saints re-signing Winston. 1 year, 12 mil.
We're about to have another 30 for 30 season.
The 30 for 30 season. I don't know. He's not going to throw as many interceptions on the Saints.
I mean, at least it's not as bad as the Taysom Hill contract.
That is facts. I will say, Winston, I'm just going to say way too early stat line for the draft and stuff. I'm going to say right now, Winston's stat line is going to look something like 4,200 yards, 27 touchdowns to like 15 interceptions. He's still going to throw quite a bit, but
he's going to throw a lot of interceptions.
He's going to throw quite a bit, but with that offensive line, he'll do fine. He won't force stuff as much down the field. Also, his defense isn't atrocious, and they won't fall behind 20-0 in a hurry. So,
but yeah, that defense just won a Super Bowl. So,
oh yeah, Bengals making moves. Signed Trey Hendrickson, to a 4-year, $60 million.
Bag has been secured for him as well.
Yeah, I mean, this was a smart signing. Again, maybe an overpayment, but that is to be determined.
Yes. I mean, plus the Bengals are actually they're doing more on offense than they are their offensive line, which why are you not adding to your offensive line? You want Burrow
to die. They did release Bobby Hart. I give the Bengals credit. They released Bobby Hart. They brought in Riley Reef. Target offensive line in the draft.
Yes.
That's what you got to do if you're Cincy.
You better.
You should have got Corey Linsley. You didn't. Whatever. Draft the best center available.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Gotta
team without a name.
Gotta love Fitzmagic. He's going to Washington. We got a QB controversy in DC. We got Fitzpatrick, Hale Heineke, and Kyle Allen. Well, no one cares about Kyle Allen, but
Allen's going to be missing most of the year because, again,
I know, because he tore his ACL last year, yeah.
Also, Alex Smith 2.0. That.
Yeah. Alex Smith, by the way, best free agent quarterback available right now, I would say.
Yeah.
Followed by Joe Flacco, and then we need no introduction for who would be third on that list, because I don't want to go full Jack Edwards homo mode right now. Homer mode.
Homer
mode. I want to do that. That's going to be a fun episode when Bortles gets signed, though. You get to just destroy my spirits.
Thing is, you mean when he signs for a team in the CFL? You mean that?
I mean when he signs for the Rams for the third time and I cry. Yeah, I'm imagining Fitzpatrick's going to get the starting job for Washington. He should.
Yeah.
And
all the memes of the QB battle would be real. Also, let's think about this. Fitzpatrick, who's a better QB than guys like Andy Dalton and Tyrod Taylor. He only got 10 million. Dalton got 10 million. Tyrod Taylor got 12.5 million.
Yeah, I wasn't going to talk about Tyrod Taylor because, the shortness of the episode, but I do want to quickly talk about that. The Jacoby Brissett and Tyrod Taylor signings, I guess. Yeah, those were kind of overpayments.
Yes. Well, Taylor
were overpayments.
Taylor got overpaid by a lot. That was obvious.
Taylor got overpaid because I think the Texans are too worried about the Deshaun Watson scandal. So it's like, oh crap, if Watson gets suspended, we got Tyrod Taylor. It's
free Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, free Deshaun Watson first and foremost. And second off, oh my God, why did you pay Tyrod Taylor $12.5 million when he should only be making like $4 million?
Facts.
Like, no disrespect. Like, I love Tyrod Taylor. He's a great player. Well, he was a good player with the Bills.
$4 million. You overpaid him by double that.
But yeah, you overpaid him by like $9 million. Ridiculous, that Tyrod Taylor extension. Here we go.
Why?
3 years, $37.5 million, $25 million guaranteed.
You're paying your tight ends $80 million for the next 4 years.
Belichick. You pick one or the other, or you give them modest contracts. Also, this just reminds me, the fact that Hunter Henry's 20 times a better tight end than Jonnu Smith, and Smith's getting paid by like 25% more is just mind-boggling.
Yes.
Like, I have so much respect for Hunter Henry, man. And Jonnu Smith, I have respect for him too, but like, come on.
All I'm saying, if this man decided to actually show up for more than a couple games during the season, then that would be lovely.
Right. Hunter Henry, he's injury prone, but when he ain't injured, he is, I'd say, a top 7 tight end in the league.
Yeah, top 7, borderline.
Top 7, top 8, somewhere around there. Yeah, good job, Hunter Henry. You get that bag, and he deserved that bag, honestly. He's been years in the making.
Years.
And here's when we get to the title of the episode.
As a Packers fan, I love this. I love this 100%. Because all the Bears fans saying, oh, we're going to get Wilson. Everything's going to be great. We'll be back in contention. We'll be in contention soon. Me. Nope. Have this Andy Dalton instead. At $10 million per year.
Like, why? Why do you sign Andy Dalton over Ryan Fitzpatrick? And not only that, but why do you place Mitchell Trubisky with an older and slower Mitchell Trubisky?
Also, just look at the comments. Look at the comments there.
Look at the comment. The comments, I can't tell you the last time, other than the Jonnu Smith signing, I can't tell you another time I got this many comments on Instagram posts. Yeah, man, Russell Wilson going to the – yeah, shut up. We all knew Russell was staying with Seattle.
Yeah.
Then I was seeing some stats saying the Bears Super Bowl odds like lowered signing Dalton.
Yes, I think they did.
I saw that. Dalton actually wasn't horrible for the Cowboys last year. Like, he's not great by any means. Like, his prime is like 3 or 4 years gone at this point. But
yeah.
He made the 3 Pro Bowls with the Bengals, and he did okay with Dallas last year.
That hit versus Washington.
Oh, yeah, and he did suffer a concussion. I think we are forgetting that, too. He would have had at least a little bit better of a stat line if he didn't miss 3 games.
Brain damage. Well, he got a concussion, then he got COVID.
Oh, yeah. He did get COVID. Yep. And that's when we got Ben DiNucci.
Yes.
Good God. Hey, what is the other Bears signing? Hold on here.
I was about to say Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, we'll get to Emmanuel Sanders.
Let's do Emmanuel Sanders.
Little bit, but hold on. That was another Bears signing. I mean, while we're at it, there was. It wasn't the signing. It was them releasing, what's his name? Kyle Fuller. Yeah, no, it wasn't another signing. It was them releasing Kyle Fuller, who then signed with the Broncos 1 year, $9.5 million.
Again, Snake Beast is happy about that.
Snake Beast. We gotta have him on the show.
We need to. We need to have him
on the show so I can be like, hey, how are you gonna react when Philip Lindsay rushes for like 1,200 yards? No, but seriously, that would be the first question I would ask him. I would ask him a Philip Lindsay question because I knew he was ripped when they released Philip Lindsay.
I know.
Oh my God.
On the season preview, which probably wouldn't be till like April.
Yeah, Kyle Fuller though, he's getting bank for the Broncos. That's good.
I'm still getting mad because I'm thinking 2018. The Packers almost signed this guy, and then the Bears like, nope, bro, just match the offer. Pain.
Y'all shouldn't have got rid of Casey Hayward or Micah Hyde.
I know. Or the
Y'all
Bears
should have kept
trading
them.
him for Deshaun Kaiser.
Yes, I know. I love Deshaun Kaiser, Titans practice squad quarterback. Oh, God.
Pain.
At least he gave us – wait a minute, Kaiser never won a game. I just realized that now.
He never won a game.
He's never won a game because he was on the 0-16 Browns, and then, yeah, he played a couple games with the Packers, and he sucked.
And then there was one game, a couple games he filled in for Rodgers, including one of them against Detroit Week 17, which I only remember because Matt Prater, fake field goal, he threw a touchdown. Also, Pat McAfee, the absolute legend, was on comment.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I remember when they did the fake field. They did the fake field goal. McAfee's like, "That's gonna be a touchdown." That was awesome.
That was funny.
Now to Emmanuel Sanders. Enough Bear slander.
That is, I mean, if this is going to be your wide receiver 2 or 3, then wow, the Bills wide receiving core is going to be absolutely stacked.
It's going to be stacked. In 1 year, $6 million. This doesn't break the bank at all. Now you have Diggs 1, Sanders 2, Beasley 3,
you almost had 1,000
Davis
last
4,
year.
and then Isaiah McKenzie 5.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that's a good receiving core. You're paying all those guys for dirt cheap as well, besides Beasley. Other than that, everyone else is getting paid nothing.
That's what happens when you have the Pagulas not touch football management.
I see you watched that urinating tree video last night.
I put it in the group chat. Of course I would.
Oh, I didn't see it in the group chat. But yeah, no, I was watching that 2 a.m. I enjoyed it. I mean, when do you not enjoy urinating tree video?
Exactly.
I guess would be the better question.
That's
Like,
so
when would you not? 49ers making moves. They overpaid Trent Williams.
By
but
a
they give
lot.
the hottest contract to Alex.
By a lot.
By a lot. But yeah, Trent
Yeah,
Williams,
agreed.
6 years, $139 million for a 32-year-old left tackle who has contemplated retirement last year.
Down tremendously is all I have to say. You're not down bad. You're down tremendous.
Signed Kyle Fuller. You could try to save up to get a decent corner.
But you decided to do that.
You could try to re-sign Richard Sherman or something like that. You could try to save for when you have to pay Fred Warner in 2 years. But you do this. You do this.
Exactly.
Alex Mack, I'm not complaining. It was only, 50-something mil? That was a modest deal for Alex.
Yeah, that was fun.
Williams.
Good God.
He's going to retire in like 2 or 3 years too, I guarantee it.
Yes.
That's just the worst. Because,
Yeah, he's
Williams isn't playing until he's 38. There's just no way he plays until he's 38.
Yeah.
Well, here's the Watson allegations.
Yeah, there's that, which is sad.
What, 12 women filed lawsuits against him or something stupid?
12.
Why have I never heard of this until just 2 days ago? And now all of a sudden everyone else is like, oh, yeah, let's attack Deshaun Watson.
Let's attack Deshaun Watson. He hasn't already suffered enough being a part of the Texans.
Listen, Deshaun Watson, he's not one of my least favorite players because of his talent. I respect his talent. He's one of my least favorite players because he's on my he's on my least favorite team, and he always beats up my team. I respect Deshaun Watson's talent, and obviously no one should be going through these sex allegations. So I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I love him as a person, but hate him as a player, if that makes sense. And I hate him because he's good, not because, whatever stupid reason. It's just oh, hey, you always beat up my team, so, I lose respect for you. AJ Green time in Arizona, Dunskies.
Yeah.
1 year, $8 million with the Cards.
The retirement home is opening.
The retirement home has been open since the 90s. I mean,
It's gonna be
to
weird.
be fair, though, you have Hopkins, Green, Fitzgerald, and Christian Kirk. You're just like Buffalo. You got a cheap but outstanding wide receiver.
Players coming back though. That's
Yeah, well, we don't know if Larry's coming back, but right now Fitzgerald hasn't retired, so
yeah.
we'll just assume, as for right now, Larry Fitzgerald will stay until we hear otherwise.
Until we hear elsewise, he is still.
Wait a minute, hold on. Larry Fitzgerald's a free agent right now.
Oh,
well, never mind. I mean, still, you got Green, Kirk, and Hopkins still.
yes.
And then you can make more room for Andy Isabella. Okay. Still
The man of two first names. Marlon Mack on a bargain.
Bargain for $2 million. My question is, how does Marlon Mack not reject this? He's going to be splitting carries with Jonathan Taylor, and he's making $2 million.
Yeah.
Where if he waited and went on a team like, another team who needed a backup running back, or a team who needs a running back in general, like the Jets.
The
Giants.
The Jets.
The Giants have Barkley.
Yeah, the Giants have Barkley. I was about to say, what do you mean? But they have to do backup in Devontae Booker.
I was about to say, Marlon Mack's better than Devontae Booker. But yeah, I get what you mean.
Don't be disrespecting Devontae Booker T like that.
I ain't disrespecting him. I'm just saying. Out of all the running backs in the league, he's won like the 50s or 60s in that category of top 100 current running backs. He's like 50s.
He was still higher than Marlon Mack last year.
Well, that's because Marlon Mack tore his ACL.
That's
his
point.
problem.
That is the point.
Marlon Mack, save yourself from the Colts. Good team. I don't know. At least the Colts will make the playoffs probably. So he's living large either way.
That is
it's not a contending team making a cheap deal. Whatever.
Which he will not. Good trade.
Good trade. Really good trade. Raiders released Ronnie Hudson, but then they brought him back just to trade him to the Cardinals. So Cardinals get Hudson and a 7th-round pick. Raiders get their round pick. That's a pretty fair trade.
Yeah.
Nothing much to say there. Hudson is in his early 30s. He's still decent, but.
And also another good signing. You needed a legit wide receiver too, and you got that.
Yes, you did. Curtis Samuel, 3 years, $34.5 million.
And he could also play running back at times.
That is true. He could also didn't he? Wasn't he part of a wildcat formation last year too? Well, that's what running back is. Stupid Grant. Jesus. I meant to say he was part of a flea flicker.
Yes.
Yeah, he was in that Thursday night game against the Falcons, I'm pretty sure.
I think he had 2 touchdowns that game?
Yeah. That was his best game of the year, without a doubt. And they still lost because that Falcons dude cheap shotted Teddy Bridgewater. Pain. Misery.
Also another weird signing this season. Also, they're still currently a free agent. I wonder who that 84 on the Steelers is.
Whoa. Dude, we got 2 players that were good back in 2015
or anything.
Bro, imagine Brown versus Peterson in 2015 or 2016, or when these 2 players were in their primes. That was the number 1 wide receiver cornerback matchup to watch. Now it's just they're 2 old men.
Yeah.
Pearson, the one year for $10 million, it makes sense. If I was the Vikings, I'd rather do this than bring back Xavier Rhodes. So.
Xavier Rhodes was on the Colts last year.
That's what I mean. Bring back Xavier Rhodes because he was a free agent until the Colts re-signed him yesterday.
Yeah, they didn't even signed. I was about to say, first off, he was burnt toast with them. And also, speaking of people coming back.
Kyle Van Noy. So the contract is 2 years, $13.2 million.
The only Kyle that is appreciated on this show is Kyle Busch.
I knew you were going to say that. I respect Kyle Busch too. He's my 4th favorite driver. I respect him. I like Kyle. I guess we can wrap it up with our NASCAR predictions too.
Yeah. which this week they are at. Yeah, they're at, I think, Atlanta.
Yes, and then next week we will be delivering live reactions to Bristol. That's right, the first ever track on dirt.
Yes.
Looking forward to that. Me and TJ live coverage tomorrow or next Sunday at 3:30, and we'll be talking about the news and stuff while the race is going.
Yeah.
On. All that.
Yeah, I'd be doing that, or also another thing we could do is also like we could start at 1 with that, and then just.
How much time you think I got in a day, my friend?
Also, Jared Cook, which man has stone hands.
He's okay. I mean, Chargers needed to replace Hunter Henry. You get this man on a 1-year deal. That's all right. Sign him. If he plays well, extend him. If he sucks, don't resign.
No matter what's said about him,
no harm, no foul.
He's still a Packers legend.
Yes, he is. Gotta remember 2016. Gotta love it. He's also a Raiders legend. Because the Raiders is like the one team everyone forgets he played on.
Yeah.
Which no lies are detected. Oh, speaking of the Raiders, I got Drake and Josh now.
I was about to say that joke. I already
know.
Stole my joke. I made that before.
Take some time to relax. Oh my God. So Josh Jacobs and King and Drake.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think it's the only thing
14.5 for Drake. Not a bad signing.
Yeah, there's only one thing they're missing though. Megan.
Megan. Get Marina Cosgrove as the cheerleader right now.
Yes.
There you go. And then we're set.
There it is.
That would be the ultimate. I actually think she was a cheerleader for USC, actually.
Yeah.
Raiders, make it happen.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Moving on before I cry about my childhood. Giants got 2 actually decent tight ends now. Well, depending on if you call Evan Ingram decent or not. But they got Kyle Rudolph 2 years ago.
Still should have not made the Pro Bowl last year.
Evan Ingram shouldn't have made the Pro Bowl, but he's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Aside when he's playing the Eagles. Other than that, he's pretty good. And yeah, no, this is a good signing. Not making too much. Rudolph is entering into his 12th season.
Yeah.
Not bad.
There
we go.
Backup QB.
Bro, why? And again, the comment section going crazy.
Yes.
Why?
MVP.
Yes, he was the Knicks' most valuable player. But I have a question for Trubisky. He just did a full Bortles. He was embarrassed to be a free agent, and he just signed with the first team that gave him a contract. Trubisky should not be signing with Buffalo. We all know this. He did it because he was embarrassed to be a free agent.
But yet Mitch is still better than Bortles.
He's still better than Bortles, like barely, but I'm just saying, I was comparing those two like free agents, like when Bortles signed with the Rams in 2019, you shouldn't have signed with the Rams. You should have signed with the Broncos.
And then he did go to the Broncos.
And yeah, he did go to the Broncos, then they wouldn't use him because there's like Jeff Driscoll, Kendall Hilton, Brett Rippon. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Hey, listen, at least Brett Rippon won a game. Jeff Driscoll. Anyway, yeah, Trubisky. We all know he shouldn't be signed with the Bills. He should have signed with like the Eagles or something, but he didn't. Whatever. He didn't want to compete for a starting job, and he's a backup for the rest of his life. Have fun in quarterback purgatory, Mitch. Oh, that was awesome.
Will Fuller goes to the Packers stuff.
I thought he was going to go for the Packers. He should have gone to the Packers, honestly.
Which also, I might or might not be starting to become a Miami Dolphins fan, that too.
Closet Dolphins fan over here.
I hadn't picked an AFC. for the
Good,
offseason.
I mean, it's a good signing. The Dolphins need a wide receiver.
I had to pick the team an AFC team before this offseason. I'm like, no, what? I'm going to pick Miami. Also, I might or might not be getting a Dolphins jersey soon, so that's a hope.
Who you getting?
I don't know yet. Still thinking about it.
Jerome Baker. Get Jerome Baker. Man's the most underrated linebacker of all time. Get him.
I mean, I was thinking about getting a legend.
Or you can get Larry Zonka.
True.
Get that glorious mustache.
Yes.
Got it. I respect that heck out of Larry Zonka, man. He literally goes fishing in Australia, amazing.
Yes.
Guy's a goat, and he's the second greatest fullback of all time. Okay, Patriots re-signed center David Andrews to a 4-year deal.
Again, offensive line, got to protect it.
Gotta protect Newton. You gotta make sure he can run because we all know he can't throw.
Because you got to make sure by week 10 you haven't had all the fig Newtons.
Yeah, well, good re-signing. I think it's pretty clear that we knew David Andrews had no intention of leaving New England anyway. I think as long as New England didn't give him a slap in the face offer, he would have accepted it regardless.
Next signing, or not? Because we went through a lot.
We still going.
There's still going. Again, bag secured.
Bag secured. Just like he secured that interception. Oof. Okay, sorry, Dolphins. 4 years, $61 million deal, $35 million guaranteed. The man got paid. A lot of people didn't like the franchise tag, but guess what? It paid off, and you got him for 4 more years.
Yes.
You gotta respect it. Such a good contract. I like that one. That was good. That was a good signing.
Yes.
Now they won't have to panically trade for Jalen Mills in 2 years. Bengals, end of an error. Defensive tackle Geno Atkins out the door.
Wait, did you say Geno Atkins?
The Geno Atkins is out the door is what I said.
I might have to rewatch that, but I thought you said Atkins.
No, I said Geno Atkins is out the door. I said da instead of the.
Da door. but forget the da Bears, but it's da door.
Bengals. Nope. Don't have a good rhyme.
If you gotta say it, say
Bungles.
It's the Bungles.
I don't know. I'm about to say. Juju.
Corvette.
I can't actually do the freaking dance.
We are not doing TikTok dances on here.
We are not doing TikTok dances on here.
Yes, we don't do TikTok dances, unlike some people within this household that abused me on stream.
Oof.
Yes, because TikTok is for cringy people.
I mean, I use TikTok, but I mean, when I use TikTok, I don't dance around like a goofy.
Dance, so you're good. You're good.
I do it to, post sports stuff.
Yes.
Sports content, memes, whatever. That's okay. But if you're seriously dancing, I'm not going to be like, oh, something's wrong with you or whatever if you dance on TikTok. I mean, it's whatever. It's your opinion. But I'm just saying I would never dance on TikTok, or if I did, I would do it as a complete joke, pretty much making fun of people who dance on TikTok.
Yes, exactly.
Let's get the elephant out of the room. Sorry to any TikTokers watching. But yes, Juju Smith-Schuster, 1 year, $8 million. What's this crap? It was like, oh, Juju's signing with the Ravens. No.
The Eagles offered him a multi-year deal.
The Eagles were like, I'm going to overpay for him. Then the Ravens were like, I'm going to overpay for him. Then the Lions were like, ooh, maybe I should overpay for him. But then Juju's just like, nah, we're staying with
I want nothing to do with your franchise.
He's like, nah, screw off Lions and Ravens. We're re-signing with Pittsburgh. I will say if Ben Roethlisberger retired, I don't think this would have happened. That I will say.
Yes.
I think he's doing it because he truly knows this is Roethlisberger's last year. Prove me wrong, Juju.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to, we are running short on topics now, which is good.
We might have to do a lightning round.
Meant to do a lightning round is right.
Yeah.
Never mind. We're just getting into the stuff that happened 2 days ago. So Anthony Harris, 1 year, $5 million, underpayment.
Yeah.
Not sharing my screen. Underpayment. You should be getting like 3 years for like 15 or something. Texans signed Philip Lindsay, like I mentioned before. He's only getting $3.25 million.
But he's probably going to be the lead back. And
He's got to be the lead back. Come on, Mark Ingram.
David Johnson.
I don't think so. Philip Lindsay's way better than those guys.
I think so. Chris Carson's back.
I thought he was
going to sign with Miami, but I mean, Miami has Gaskin, so they're good.
They're good. And they got Malcolm Brown, too.
Yeah.
$14.625 million. Not an overpayment, not an underpayment. Pretty modest contract for Chris Carson.
You also forgot Salvin Ahmed. That, too.
Salvin Ahmed, that is true. All right, what we got here? We got like 3 more topics.
Because he didn't want any help. So, way to ruin your career.
Isaiah Wilson's career was already over, but this just further implied it's over.
Yes.
Like,
speaking of some of the bigger free agents, guess we could say that now for the Giants. Now every single Sunday during the NFL season, it's just going to be another glorious Kenny Galladay. Yes, Kenny Galladay is a Giant now.
Say $2 million for 4 years, $40 million guaranteed. Woo boy!
But I see this kind of as a risk if you think about he missed all the second half of last year with a hip injury.
Yes. It'll be worth it, but he is injury prone. He is injury prone, but when he's healthy, he's worth it.
Yes. Keyword is when he's healthy.
Keyword is when he's healthy. All right.
And also some other signings. Keanu Smith signed with Dallas. Ryan Finley got traded to Houston.
Texans, Ryan Finley.
Yeah,
we'll just go speed round for anything else we missed. Yep, we already mentioned that the Colts re-signed Xavier Rhodes. The Jaguars re-signed Logan Cook.
Mahomes got his contract restructured.
Talked about that last week.
Oh, all right, we did. I forgot about that.
Oh, my goodness. The Jets signed Lamarcus Joyner.
Yep.
The Colts safety, Malik Hooker, had a visit with the Cowboys.
Yeah, but still no signing yet. The Browns signed the legendary double doink Cody Parkey on a 1 year.
The Browns re-signed Parkey to a 1 year deal. The Lions got Fat Randy on a 1 year, $1.5 million deal. And Matt Prater signed with the Cardinals. I mean, Cardinals have 3 kickers right now. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that. I'm like,
they have Prater, Brett Maher, and Mike Nugent.
Yeah, they have Nugent.
Why do you have 3 kickers? And they re-signed old man Andy Lee to a 1 year deal too.
Nick Foles
gave Andy Lee his 6th 1 year retirement tour.
Chase Daniel got released. Jamal Williams signed with Detroit, as we mentioned earlier.
Rashad Perryman signed with the Lions.
Thank you for your service. Absolute legend.
Carson Wentz went number 2. That's going to look
good. That's going to be
weird. Patriots signed linebacker Raekwon McMillan. Falcons signed Patriots linebacker Brandon Copeland.
Also, another restructuring. Adam Thielen got his contract restructured, saving $8 million cap space.
Thielen got his contract restructured.
Happened.
Yep. Got some punter action. The Dolphins signed Matt Riley, the Panthers punter, and then the Texans signed Cam Johnston to a 3-year, $8 million deal.
Yeah, and also there were some franchise tag signings among them. Chris Godwin and Allen Robinson did sign their franchise tenders this week.
I think Marcus Williams did as well. And how did Allen Robinson sign his franchise?
Yeah, and now the new backup QB for the Giants is Mike Glennon.
Oh, yes, of course.
That's a thing to mention within itself.
That's not good.
But besides that, not much really. NFL.
Well, Browns signed corner Troy Hill to a 4-year, $24 million deal.
Oh, wait. Hold on. How do we forget about the Browns signing Johnson? We forgot about that.
Wait, what?
About the Browns signing Josh Johnson. Or John. We forgot about that.
Ooh.
Well, that's one thing that the Browns did this week. But we just forgot about it. Because there's been a lot that happened.
Bengals signed Larry Ogunjobi.
Yeah, Richie Incognito re-signed with the Raiders.
Marquis got released by the Patriots. Woo.
All right, this one I find kind of funny. Marquis Goodwin re-signed with the Raiders. He went back, and then he got released the next day. Like, way to waste your draft.
Seahawks signed Gerald Everett to a $6 million deal. How we missed that one, too. Seahawks got their new starting tight end.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, we were also going quick.
Oh, my God. Jaguars signing Marvin Jones.
Yeah, that.
We forgot about that, too. Damn, 2 years, $14.5 million.
Also,
Chargers re-signed Matt Badgley. Jaguars also signed Shaquille Griffin. $45 million deal. 43 rather.
Yeah, also, the Dolphins did get their, a running back. Not going to be their starter, even though his name is Malcolm Brown, and he's about to be one of our red. No, I can't. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. I can't do it. I had it for a second, but that was it.
Just don't work.
It doesn't work. Also, Trenton Williams retired. Another Packers legend.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
On the Super Bowl team back in
Donald Penn retired as well.
Yeah.
Donald Penn was a great lineman with the Raiders. He was decent with the Bucks too, but I mainly remember him with the Raiders. All right. We were going speed around. Don't worry. Next talk show, we'll be going much slower, giving more opinions.
We had to cram a lot of news within a shorter time frame.
Yes, because this guy right here has press credentials for some March Madness interviews. So
you got to interview an actual legend yesterday.
I got to interview multiple legends yesterday.
Multiple legends, including multiple-time NBA All-Stars.
I also interviewed Rick Petrino as well.
Bruh, if you somehow find a way to get Joanna Howard as a Michigan, do that.
We'll see. I don't know. I don't think I'm big enough to get. I don't think I'm like big enough ranked to get a school like Michigan.
I mean,
I tried interviewing the Kansas head coach, but they wouldn't let me do it.
I mean, you interviewed an actual NBA legend, so.
Yeah, Patrick Ewing. I know.
Yes.
It was fun. This is the first year I'm actually watching March Madness, and I've been enjoying it. By the way, 2:53 to go. Lola, Chicago, upset alert, beating Illinois 65-54. My goodness.
Again, we're already 2 days in. 0 perfect brackets remain.
0 perfect brackets remain.
You gotta love it.
I stopped giving a crap once Ohio State lost. I was like, well, my bracket's done.
I was dying when that happened because I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure my Ohio State friends are still alive.
Meanwhile, the Gators are chilling.
Gators are Michigan won. Everything's great. Though we're probably gonna lose.
Michigan and the Gators won, so our teams are still in it.
I'll be surprised. All honesty, because I have a feeling that they're probably not going to make it past the round of 8 at most. That's what I think.
And then, there's your little March Madness recap for you there.
And we should have more next week because you got to get to your thing.
Yes, I do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 2. And again, next week we'll be recapping March Madness. Live reaction to Bristol, all that good stuff, going over our regular sports news. That'll be a lot of fun. And Jeff, I don't know if you'll be able to join next Sunday because, again, we're kind of doing the NASCAR reaction as well, but we will definitely have you on soon. I can assure you.
Also, again, while we're getting on to people coming on, I have still yet to hear from the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Michael Murski about my challenge.
Yeah, I got Michael Murski on here too. I haven't talked to Michael in like weeks. So I got him on here. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast again. Fletcher Sports Zone for daily sports news. You can go follow TJ on Instagram as well.
The _ classically _ famous _ TJ. I'm now 4 away from 1K.
You are 4 away from 1K. Get TJ to 1K by Wednesday so we can have a blast on Power Skate. How about that?
Yes.
All right, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed today's broadcast. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Peace.